Morning, everybody. Michelle is here. Hope everybody's doing fantastic, magnificent, and wonderful because I am. So it's a rainy morning where I am. I mean, it's been raining all week actually, and so again, that's the typical summer patterns that I'm used to. We get the rain, and and we're in a certain and we're in hurricane season, as they want to describe it. And everybody's giving labels and this and that and the other about what's going on with the climate and whatever. But whatever it is that's going on, just make sure you stay safe and that you are prepared for anything. Anything can happen. And as I have been saying for a while, we're all are dealing with some type of craziness. It's just pure craziness all over. But it's more craziness going on more so in the social media platforms. The craziness of manipulation, deception, indoctrination, lying, you name it, is happening. And the main thing that bothers me more than anything is how people get on this social media platform and just drain all the energy and the willingness for people that are attempting to help them. They just drain all the energy out of those people. And they refuse, and just asking these irrelevant questions to people that if they were face to face with people, they would not even utter such nonsense out of their mouth. So we just got to get back to being decent and respectful of people, and know that we're all doing our best to maintain. Now, that maintain means providing for ourselves, maintaining our livelihoods, and the most important thing is maintaining our sanity and maintaining our serenity, because there's just too much going on outside of social media that I just don't understand how anyone has the energy to continually to harass people and bother people with the kind of irrelevancy and conversation that I witness going on. Now, everything is free will. Okay, and all I do is give you my theories and opinions and, basically my opinions on the situation. But it's just sometimes I see the questions that, especially that are posed towards so-called celebrities or these influencers or whoever, is the kind of questions that are asked of them and the kind of conversation that gets going. And it's like people don't recognize that they have free will. So if you don't like something that someone's doing, why don't you just unfollow them? That to me, it just doesn't make sense that somebody would follow someone but have an issue with the content or that person in general, and just wasted energy and asking questions of people that, like I said, they won't have the courage to ask such questions face to face of people. Okay, they'll sit in the corner somewhere and act like a coward when someone does present an opportunity for them to speak. For example, whether you're having a community meeting, whether you're meeting with law enforcement, whether you're meeting with politicians, you always find these so-called meek cowards that'll sit in the background. They're causing mayhem and chaos on social media. But when it's time for them to own up and ask questions and give some kind of solutions, they cowardly hide in the background. Okay, and don't say a word. Oh, but once they get home, they get on the computers and they go to town and just harassing people, threatening people, and just causing mayhem. And just going on and on and on. So, like I said, there is a lot of work to do, and I encourage people that are genuinely seeking to help people, do not attempt to do it all yourself, and do not attempt to take on these well paid, because I know a lot of these people are being paid. They're actors and actresses. They come in to cause a lot of mayhem and chaos and destruction to get the conversation going. Otherwise, they won't have any content. I told you a lot of people make their living off of cultures, and more so black culture. More people make their living off of black culture than any other culture. So if they were not making money off of black culture, they wouldn't have a job. They wouldn't be able to pay for these high mortgages or these high car payments they have. Okay, so we have to stop feeding the monsters. Okay, and feeding these well put together, highly sophisticated entities of whoever they are. They're usually nefarious in intentions, who just want to create mayhem and chaos and destruction. They're not looking for peace and love. Okay, so it's up to the individual though to recognize that and protect your development, protect your psyche, protect your consciousness. Engage properly. But if you have a serious issue with someone, especially these celebrities, why are you following them? And why are you bothering them? Okay, stop following them. Like these well-known people that are doing they get on social media because what? They're trying to sell their shit. They're trying to sell their image. Okay, they're trying to, it's a form of marketing. It's a form of self-promotion. But if you don't like it, why are you following these people? So there's a lot that's ahead for us as humanity, and we just have and individually we all just have to work on ourselves. And if you choose not to, then you're gonna be reaping. Everyone reaps what they've sown. There is a cause and effect. So usually when people are just so miserable with their life, they want to include other people in their misery. Or if somebody's lonely in their life and don't have anything else going on, which there's plenty to do. That's the sad part. There's plenty to do. But yet they want to spend all day on their computers and harassing and bothering people. And disagreeing and going back and forth and contradicting themselves and blah, blah, blah. So self-responsibility will always be the utmost for all of us. And at some point, everything's going to come to a head, and everything is going to collapse, and it's going to cause devastation. Like I saw someone said it. We get to a contraction, and then that's where everything usually explodes. So just and like I said, I want to send love out to people that really genuinely are caring and loving and have a willingness to help people despite all the background noise and the distractions and the chaos, self-created chaos that people cause, just to get some attention, just to get someone to click on a link or something, or click on a page. All that mayhem and chaos being caused because of that. But again, an individual has free will. So if you can't accept your responsibility that you have free will to disconnect from all of that, then you're feeding it as well. Okay, unless you can handle it. I can handle a whole lot of things. Like I said, I've been through it. I have the experience. And as I said, I've been manipulated constantly, deceived constantly, attempts of indoctrination, and whatever. So, we all have our issues to bear. So just keep that in mind as well. So I'm going to go ahead and handle my business. I got a lot of things scheduled for today. Everything's exciting, fantastic, magnificent, and wonderful in my world. And I hope the people that I love, you're doing well, and everything's happening for you, and you are maintaining as well. So peace and love, everyone, and trust me, I'll be back.